Welcome to Storynest English channel. Before you start reading, we have a fun way to help you learn even more. At the end of this story, you'll find some quizzes to test your understanding and improve your English. These quizzes will check your comprehension, vocabulary, and key points from the story. Enjoy reading, and don't forget to challenge yourself with the quizzes afterward.
Day 1. Arriving in the Big Apple. Today, I arrived in New York City. This city is big, busy, and full of life. They call it the Big Apple, which is a fun nickname. I arrived at the airport, then took a taxi to my hotel. The tall buildings and the busy streets made me feel small, but excited. My hotel is near Times Square, a very famous place in New York. After checking in, I decided to take a walk. The lights in Times Square are bright, even during the day. There are huge screens showing advertisements. And many people are walking around, taking pictures, and shopping. For dinner, I went to a small pizza place. New York is famous for its pizza, so I had to try it. The pizza was delicious. I had a slice with cheese and pepperoni. After dinner, I walked back to my hotel, feeling excited to explore more tomorrow. Day 2. Exploring Central Park. Today, I visited Central Park. It is a large green space in the middle of New York City. The park has many trees, flowers, and paths to walk on. I saw people jogging, biking, and having picnics. It felt peaceful in the park, even though the city is so busy outside. I walked around the park and took some photos of the lake and the trees. I even saw a few squirrels running around. There is a small zoo in the park, so I decided to visit. I saw penguins, sea lions, and many birds. It was a lot of fun. After the park, I found a hot dog stand. New York is known for street food, so I had a hot dog with ketchup and mustard. It was simple, but tasty. I spent the rest of the day walking around and enjoying the atmosphere. Day 3. Seeing the Statue of Liberty. Today, I went to see the Statue of Liberty. This statue is a symbol of freedom and a famous landmark in New York. I took a ferry, which is a small boat, to Liberty Island where the statue stands. The boat ride was nice, and I could see the tall buildings of New York City from the water. When I arrived, I walked around the statue. It is very big and tall. I learned that the statue was a gift from France to the United States. I took many photos and enjoyed the view of the city and the water. After visiting Liberty Island, I took the ferry back to the city. In the afternoon, I explored a part of the city called Chinatown. There are many shops, restaurants, and markets here. I tried some dumplings, which were delicious. Chinatown felt different from other parts of the city. It was colorful and full of life. Day 4. A visit to the Empire State Building. Today, I visited the Empire State Building, one of the tallest buildings in New York. It has a beautiful Art Deco style, which means the design looks old-fashioned and elegant. I took the elevator up to the top floor. The ride was fast, and my ears popped from the height. From the top, I could see all of New York City. The view was amazing. I saw Central Park, the Hudson River, and all the busy streets below. It was like looking down at a map. I took many pictures and enjoyed the cool breeze. After visiting the Empire State Building, I went to a cafe and had a bagel with cream cheese. Bagels are popular in New York, and this one was fresh and tasty. In the evening, I went to Times Square again. This time, I stayed to see the lights at night. The whole square was bright and full of energy. It felt magical. Day 5, Exploring the Museums. Today, I went to the Metropolitan Museum of Art, also known as the Met. This museum is huge and has many different kinds of art. I saw paintings, sculptures, and ancient objects from around the world. There was so much to see, and I learned a lot. After spending a few hours at the Met, I went to another museum called the American Museum of Natural History. This museum has dinosaur skeletons, animal displays, and even a model of a giant blue whale. It felt like I was exploring the natural world. I enjoyed seeing all the animals and learning about history. In the evening, I walked to a part of New York called Greenwich Village. This area has many small shops, cafes, and restaurants. I had dinner at a small Italian restaurant. I tried pasta and garlic bread, and it was delicious. Greenwich Village feels like a different world. It's calm and cozy, even in the middle of the big city. Day 6, Shopping and Walking in Soho. Today, I explored a neighborhood called Soho. This part of New York is famous for shopping and art galleries. The streets are full of people, and there are many shops with clothes, shoes, and accessories. I visited a few stores and bought a small souvenir for myself. Soho has a lot of street art too. I saw colorful murals and graffiti on the walls. It felt lively and artistic. I took many photos and enjoyed looking around. For lunch, I tried a New York-style cheesecake at a cafe. It was rich, creamy, and very delicious. After lunch, I kept walking and found a small park. I sat down, relaxed, and watched people passing by. It was nice to take a break and just enjoy the moment. In the evening, I went to a jazz club. New York is famous for jazz music, so I wanted to listen to some live music. The music was amazing, and the atmosphere was warm and friendly. It was a fun night. Day 7, Saying Goodbye to New York. Today is my last day in New York City. I feel a little sad to leave, but I have many great memories. In the morning, I took one last walk around Times Square. I bought some souvenirs to bring home, like a t-shirt and a keychain. I also visited a bakery and bought a bagel and a coffee. I sat outside and watched the people walking by. I thought about everything I saw and did in New York, the Statue of Liberty, Central Park, the Empire State Building, and the museums. Before going to the airport, I took a walk by the Hudson River. The view of the water was peaceful, and I felt grateful for this amazing trip. I hope to come back to New York someday. Goodbye, New York. You are a wonderful city full of life and excitement. Thank you for the adventure. Quiz time. Part 1, Vocabulary Matching. Match each vocabulary word with its correct definition. Hotel, ferry, souvenir, bagel, Statue of Liberty. A place where travelers stay overnight. B, a round bread with a hole in the middle. C, a famous statue in New York that symbolizes freedom. D, a boat that takes people across water. E, an item you buy to remember a place. Part 2, True or False. Read each statement and mark it as true or false. 1. The guest's hotel is near Times Square. 2. Central Park has a zoo with animals. 3. The Statue of Liberty is a gift from England. 4. The visitor ordered a bagel with lox at a restaurant. 5. The ticket agent recommended arriving 30 minutes early for the ferry. Part 3, Multiple choice. Choose the correct answer for each question. 1. What nickname is New York City known by? A. The Big Orange. B. The Big Apple. C. The Big Grape. D. The Big Cherry. Two. What food did the visitor try at a street vendor? A. Cheesecake. B. Hot dog. C. Bagel. D. Pasta. 3. Which museum did the visitor go to see dinosaur skeletons? A. Metropolitan Museum of Art. B. American Museum of Natural History. C. Empire State Museum. D. Central Park Museum. Where did the visitor buy souvenirs? A. A museum. B. A gift shop. C. A cafe. D. The hotel. Part 4, Fill in the blank. Use the words below to fill in each blank with the correct word. Words: cheesecake, taxi, elevator, museum, Times Square. The visitor took A to reach the top of the Empire State Building. Is bright at night and has many advertisements. At the end of the trip, the visitor bought souvenirs from a shop near the. For dessert, the visitor tried New York style. The visitor took A to get to the Empire State Building. Part 5, Short answer. Answer these questions in complete sentences. What did the guest ask for at the hotel, besides checking in? The guest asked for currency exchange and sightseeing recommendations. Which foods did the visitor try in New York? List at least 3. The visitor tried pizza, a hot dog, and cheesecake, among other foods. Where did the visitor listen to live jazz music? The visitor listened to live jazz music at a jazz club. How did the visitor describe the view from the top of the Empire State Building? The visitor described the view from the Empire State Building as amazing, seeing the city like a map.
Thanks for joining me in today's story on Storynest English. Don't forget to like this video, leave your comments, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our upcoming story.